Hey you, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be telling you about the ghost that lives in my mirror. And I wish I was joking, I really wish I was joking. But sadly it's not. So let's just jump into the story real quick before I get scared because I'm actually in the spot where the main part of the story happened and yeah, let's get into it. I'm also going to be doing a quick makeup look while I tell you the story. Alright, before I get started, I'm just going to go ahead and put my hair back with these little velcro things. They work amazingly. All you gotta do and stick. I actually have two, so I'm going to the other side. And you just velcros right to your hair. So before I start the story, I'm going to give you some background information. So it was about 4 to 5 years ago, I really started getting into my dreams and figuring out what dreams are and what they mean. And then I came upon lucid dreaming, and then that led me to astral projection and sleep paralysis. And so 5 years ago, I would really practice that, trying to get myself to lucid dream. Lucid dream is basically knowing that you're dreaming and you can control your dreams. So I was practicing that, and then I was also practicing astral projection. Okay, so I was doing astral projection, and I just stopped because I had a really bad experience with sleep paralysis, having that. I don't know if you guys ever had that feeling where you're just stuck in bed but your eyes are open, but you feel something on your chest. You could kind of maybe see a shadow sometimes. Yeah. So that was what was happening to me. So I stopped that completely. That's why this is all happening to me right now, because if you open up to yourself, if you open up yourself to the spirit world, things are gonna come to you. You know, if you close yourself out, you're never gonna experience anything. So here I am. I did this to myself, I guess. Let me go ahead and do my makeup. But if you see this, it's a little mirror that I'm just holding up so I can see my makeup. So fast forward about to last year, last summer, I was getting back into tarot cards and opening up myself to the spirit realm again, starting to do my dreams, just record my dreams, opening up myself to the spirit world again, and starting to lucid dream and astral project again. Now, at this time, I was going and sleeping at school. So I wasn't really around my house much. I would come visit and sleep here. But before I tell this little backstory, I'm gonna fast forward again to December on Christmas break. Okay, so this is where the main stuff happens. So fast forward to Christmas break. I'm back at my house, and sleeping was terrible. I could never sleep. I would toss and turn. I would wake up at 3 o'clock all the time. It was just terrible. So one of these nights while I'm sleeping at home, I start to astral project. But at this point, I could feel this a bad feeling, and right in the corner of my room, actually right here. I'm gonna show you how my room is set up and everything, but so right in front of me is my bed, and my head will face this wall right behind me. So I was like, don't look over there, don't look over there, trying to get it back into my body, because when you astral project, you come out of your body. That's why it's called astral projection. It's where I don't know, your spirit, your soul comes out of your body and you can travel around. So yeah, that was happening to me, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to go back into my body. What am I doing? So I when I'm astral projecting, sometimes it's really hard for me to know if I'm back in my body or if I'm in that realm still. So I'm thinking that I'm back in my body. So I'm trying to grab my phone, get my phone, try to turn on the light. My phone drops, so I'm hanging off my bed, trying to find it on my floor. And then I start feeling that thing again. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not in my body. I'm not in my body. I'm feeling that energy, the really bad energy right there, getting closer to me. So I was like, you know what, let me get back into my body. I turn over. Sorry, I was going on a rant and like I'm not doing my makeup. Okay, so I turn back over. Like into my body, but I'm not going back in. I don't know if this makes sense at all. If you guys believe in this stuff, but I'm just like not going back into my body for some reason. And it's just like, I don't know, it's just like, it's so hard to explain. But I'm astral projection, not going back into my body, like trying to, like, and I could feel the bad spirit getting closer, closer, like it was like right beside my bed. So I start praying, like, what else? Like, I put my hands together, like, start praying and praying and praying. And what I hear, I don't even know what I hear, like a screeching sound just getting louder and louder the more I pray, the more that I pray. And I'm like screaming the prayer right now because I can't even hear my own self because of the noise is getting so loud. And so, with all this going on, I just keep praying, keep praying, keep praying. Then all of a sudden, this hand grabs my hand. And when it grabs my hand, I feel peace. And I'm not scared anymore. I stop praying. And I'm like, my great grandfather comes into my head. And I'm like, that's my spirit guide. And I could feel like, you know how like old people, their like hands are like wrinkly and you could feel like they have like, their skin feels like an old person's skin. Like, you know what I mean? So yeah, I could like feel that. Like it felt so real. Like he was grabbing my hand. And I'm like, I felt so like peaceful and everything. And as soon as he grabbed my hand, I felt the peace and I woke up. Okay? So as I'm waking up, I sit up, right up in my bed, like what just happened? Like was it him? Like did he like protect me or whatever? And as I'm sitting up, I notice that it's like dusk, or what do you want to call it? Like just the sun is just about to come up, but it's not quite up yet, so it's like a little bit dark, but you can kind of still see. You can kind of still see the sun coming in. Well, yeah. So I sit back up and I see. Tell me why I see this like shadow figure, right? The shadow figure like in a cloak, like I could tell like it had a hood on, and I was like, oh my god, like am I seeing him? Like is that him? And all of a sudden it turns its head slowly, like not how a human would do it. And I was like, what the heck? And the only reason why I noticed that he turned his head was because he had blue glowing eyes. Like what? Like yeah, blue glowing eyes, and I have no idea what that means or anything. And then he turned, looked at me with his blue glowing eyes, right? Turned back and walked right straight into my mirror. My mirror, okay? So let's just go into a little bit of a backstory. Earlier that day, that I had like this whole experience, I was looking into my mirror. Something just came over me and was like, go look in your mirror and like go see, like just go look at something and like try to find something that's like different or wrong. I don't know why. Like I really don't know why. So I think I might. So maybe I might have opened like that portal, like trying to have them show something. At the same time, but I believe that mirrors are portals. Like that's why some people cover their mirrors at night, turn them over at night, because spirits can come through like your mirrors. And so I don't know why, but earlier that day, I was looking in my mirror, and I was like, I know something was telling me to look at it and be like, and try to see like a difference, because I knew like there was a portal to like another like universe or something. I don't know. So I was just like looking. I was like, come on, like I know there's something there. Like move something. Like I know. Like I had just had a feeling. Okay. Let me explain my mirrors to you, because I have two in my room. I have one. It's a full length body mirror, and it's attached to like a dresser, like a closet thing, as a door. And then right across from it, right across from my mirror, I have another full-length body mirror that has wood around it. I'm going to insert like a video. Okay, so this is the setup of my mirror. This is the full-length mirror right here that's attached to the closet. We have the blank wall that I film in front of. That right there is my closet door. Right across is that mirror that I'm talking about that had the wood. And as you can tell, I could see the other mirror and myself, hey guys, right across the way. There's some energy field right over here, and this is, and my bed is right across from that mirror. I would do like a full room tour later, so that's why I don't want to show too much. This is where, right in front of that door is where I saw the figure. And now I'll have my door open to block that mirror. That's what I do to block it. Now, I don't know why I chose to do this. And I know it makes the portal stronger by having two mirrors face each other and like have energy bounce back and forth. I know that's not a good thing to do, but I love both my mirrors, and like the way my room is set up, I can't put the mirrors anywhere else. And I love both the mirrors, and at first it was like such a cool idea because I could see like, what do you want to call it? I could see my outfit from the front and then my back because the two mirrors were right across from each other. So what do you guys think? Like, did I like conjure that to happen? Like, I don't know. Because let me tell you this. 2 weeks later, I'm going through my phone. Right? I'm going through my phone this time, like going through my dreams. Because I was like, because I started getting back into writing them down and everything to see, like, if I had any repeating things, like if there's any messages I should know, and whatnot else. So I'm going through, and I'm reading this one dream, and it's a not a sleep paralysis dream. This dream, it was another astral projection dream, and I'm reading it, and I'm coming across this one part. Actually, you know what? Let me go ahead and read you the dream. I'm gonna do that. For some reason, I cannot find my dream journal anywhere. Like, I wrote it on my phone on the notes, and they're all gone. So yeah, that's really exciting, huh? I could just tell you the story. The dream was I just remember it being so complicated, but I'm just gonna sum it up for you, because I really don't remember all of the parts either. I was astral projecting, and I was just in my room, like walking around. I go out of my room, into my hallway, and then I get that feeling again. That dark, like, heaviness, and I was like, oh no, I have to get back to my body. Like, I just have to get back. Because you never want to be, like, out of your body when there's another spirit around. If you guys, it's kind of like Insidious. I think that's what happens. Like, if you guys ever seen the movie Insidious, it's literally like Insidious in real life. Like, let me tell you, like, it's just crazy. So I'm astral projecting, right? I'm in the hallway. I get that feeling. I'm trying to rush back into my room. I'm coming into my room. I trip. So I am on my floor, like on my hands and knees, trying to crawl. But for some reason, it was so dark and like so like heavy. I was like walking so slowly. I couldn't get onto my bed. And now behind me are my mirrors, and I could feel something in my mirror. Something is telling me to look at my mirror, look at my mirror. I turn around, and I see the black figure with the cloak on. Okay? So this story happened 6 months before the one I saw it going into the mirror. Okay? And I didn't realize until I read my notes. Isn't that crazy? So now I'm here thinking, like, has it always been in that mirror? Like, is it just that mirror? That mirror actually has been, my dad found it somewhere and was sitting in my basement for a while, and I always wanted it into my room because it was so big, and he finally brought it up into my room, made a little frame for it, and now it's in my room. So now I'm thinking, like, why were those people giving it away? Was it always there? Like, I really don't know, and like, now I'm like feeling, I actually have like my mirror blocked, that mirror blocked right now, because I cannot, like, I'm sitting in between the two mirrors. But yeah, this is the final look that I was trying to do throughout this whole video, but I was just going on a rant and not focusing about the makeup. Let me know your thoughts on this whole situation, what the hands could mean. Do they have like symbolism? Are they there to protect us? Or is it the bad spirit? And what are the blue eyes? Like I just need to know like what the blue eyes are, because I don't know if I'm seeing like the bad spirit or the good spirit, you know? At first I thought it was the bad spirit. At first I thought it was a good spirit because the last thing I felt was it touching my hand, but then when I went back to my other dream, it was in the mirror, and I felt like bad vibes coming from it. So I don't know. I really hope I did not scare you to death right now and scare you and terrify you about mirrors. I'm sorry, but this is the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment down below what you think, what your thoughts are on this whole situation. Do you have any answers for me? Do you like my makeup? And if you do, give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more makeup looks and more terrifying stories, because I don't know, they just come to me. I don't know.